that life. And all that, he was talking about the money and how much you want to make if you have a high school diploma. Did he tell you how much you make if you don't have a high school diploma?
No.
I showed you. Yeah. Take a guess. Somebody said. Somebody tell me. It wasn't $28,000.
Wasn't it $13?
How much was it? $13 an hour.
No, it's lower than that.
Yeah.
Like $10 an hour.
No, it's lower than that. It's minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
$8.25.
Now you said minimum wage. What's minimum wage now?
$8.25.
$8.25. So I don't even know math that good, so I'm gonna make it simple for myself. You work 40 hours a week, right? You get $10 an hour. How much is that? $400.
Yeah.
Before taxes. So when taxes come and they take their $150, how much is that? $250. What you want to do with $250 a week? Go and buy them Jordans. How you gonna eat with $120 left? What you want to do with that? So when we have these sessions and we talk to you about what you need to do with your life and how you need to position yourself to be successful, it's not because we playing around. It's not because we want to be hard. Yeah, I do want to be hard on you sometimes. But it's not because I'm going to tell you anything wrong. It's because we know how it's going to turn out. And I'm pretty sure some of our parents, somebody we know in the hood, our grandmama, uncle, cousin Pookie, somebody ain't got no high school diploma and they doing bad. They doing bad because it's rough out here. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, thank you, Lord. So why would you allow yourself to be in a position where someone else can make a decision for you? Like, for example, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to use Sharon as an example. Sharon, the lady she's supposed to do. Sharon's about to graduate. What am I going to be able to do to her? Let's say, congratulations, get your diploma, right? Now, say Mr. Handy. He's in a little different position. He ain't did nothing. Not nothing. He ain't did nothing he's supposed to do, right? So now, he 19 years old. He got 40 credits. Guess what he going to do? Anything I tell him to do because he don't got no choice. And why would you want to live a life like that if you can avoid it? We're trying to put you in a position that decisions you make now is going to help you make decisions for your future. I'm going to give us a motto for the rest of the year. And I want y'all to say it with me. And I said it a few minutes ago. Somebody tell me what it is. All right, I'm going to say it again. You can't have that life if you ain't about that work. We're going to try it again. Let's say it together. You can't have that life.
You cannot have that life.
There's too many syllables in that, Louis. Cut out one of them syllables. All right, ready? Y'all ready? You can't have that life.
You cannot have that life.
If you ain't about that work.
You cannot have that life.
And that goes to anything, whether it's school, whether it's a job. Listen, I'm never going to tell you to do nothing wrong. But like the way I grew up, my boys that hustled, they was doing it to death. Because they already knew. When I was like 19, I hung out with older dudes. They 20, 23, they was like, yo, I ain't going to school. I ain't trying to do nothing else. Because when they kill me when I'm 26, when I get locked up, I'm going to have a whole bunch of death. And I'm going to have a whole bunch of fun before I go down. So that's what you want to do? Cool. Do it to death before you be in that cage or in that box. But if you ain't about that life, why don't you work on something else? Why don't you work on putting yourself in a position where you don't have to worry about running from the police or chasing those fiends down the block or jumping on fences or ducking them things when the boys come around? Because you trust me, you getting it, somebody watching. And there's always ways that you can get money. I ain't going to talk about myself. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Now, granted, did it take a while? Yeah. I'm on my 3rd degree. I done went to college 2-3 times. But I had a vision. I had a goal. It wasn't because I was better than them. Might have been a little bit smarter. And I wasn't smarter but just because by nature. It was because I had opportunity that they had, and I took the opportunity they didn't take. And that's why you went this way, and I went this way. That's how I got here with you. Who gonna listen to somebody that made so many mistakes that they can't do anything? My boys talk to me all the time. Yo, bro, I wish I went to school when you went to school. When you told me to come down there and hang out and I saw it, I wish I never went home. Or after the first time I got locked up, I wish I would have got my GED. Or after the first time I got shot, I should have stopped and used some of that money and got a business. Or went to school and learned how to manage my money so I could be self-sufficient. Now they come home. I'm going to be 43 in July. My boy Tukey and Reek, they come out, they've been home for about a year, right? They 43 too. They've been locked up since we was 27.
The door broke like that.
Yeah, the door broke. The door broke. They've been locked up since we was 27, right? That was funny. And even here, Mr. Joe. Thank you, Lord. I always like your support, my brother.
Not too much, my brother.
I'm gonna watch you tomorrow. I know you're gonna go in. But you know, we about to be 40. I know we about to be 43, right? They've been locked up since we was 27. What's that? 16 years, 15 years? What are they gonna work? How they gonna get a job? How they gonna go? No matter how they look, no matter how they present themselves, who gonna hire them? When they be like, you ain't had a job not since you was 27, but since you was 19. What you been doing for 24 years? 24. Yeah, what you been doing for 24 years? But what are we supposed to tell them? They can't say nothing. As soon as they say I was incarcerated, because I had 8 bricks and 2 pounds of weed and 4 guns, it's a wrap. So guess what they're going to do? For some of us that don't even have high school diplomas, they're going to be trying to take your job that you think is just a summer gig. So some of us who work at McDonald's just in the summer, because we need a little summer money, that's their life. It's either that, right? Or guess what they're going to do? They're going to go back to the hood. They're going back to the block. And I don't know about, the same thing that got them locked up. Yes, Linda, you're absolutely right. And guess what? I don't know about y'all hoods, the hoods where I'm from, them young boys is doing it. They ain't giving you no love. They be like, listen, OG, you got to get up out of here. Because that's my paper. Ain't nothing stopping out here. And little do they know, we still talking. We can't run as fast as we used to run. We can't hit as hard as we used to hit. We might be able to hold on to you for a little bit longer, but we get tired a lot faster. So the way the young boys are doing it, when you 43, you can't do it the way they're doing it when you 25. And like we was coming up, you know, there was some shooting, there was some craziness, but everybody was fighting. I mean, I know y'all get used to hearing this street name. The boys on Stuyvesant, where I live at, all they want to do is light it up. They shooting old people, they shooting young people, they shooting at the babies. Now, what you gonna do with that when you 43? You just came home from the joint, and you big, you nice, you together, but your connection's gone. You can't even read that good, so you can't get no regular job because you ain't been to school. You didn't even get no high school diploma when you was locked up. All you did was lift them weights. Oh God, man, I'm gonna recurse it back. What if it ain't that bad? What if you say, you know what? I ain't no drug boy, I ain't no dope kid, I ain't trying to trap. I'm a regular dude. But school ain't for me, so I'm gonna go get a job. 18, no high school diploma, getting that $10 an hour. Getting that $10 an hour when you 18, and that's, how much was that again after taxes? $250 a week when you 18. That's cool, that's love. That's $1,000 a month. It's great when you 18. But what about now you're 25, you're still getting that G a month? Not a month, but a month. Now you done found a girl, you done found a boy, y'all together, y'all get married, y'all have some kids, and that's great. And you 30, now you got 2 kids. But you still,
Depending on
depending on who they marry. Now it's inflation, right? Depending on who you marry. Now you can marry somebody, y'all gonna try to get a little apartment. You gonna got a raise. You making $15 a month now, $15 an hour now. So now you gonna make $1,000 a month. You make $1,400 a month. Absolutely. And after you pay that rent, but what street was that when $500 apartments at? That was Stuyvesant. You on Stuyvesant. You pay that $500, you got $900 left, right? What you want to do with $900? Lights, everybody want cable, right? Everybody want to watch Game of Thrones, HBO. Internet, you can't live like ESPN. You want to watch Bad Girl? What's the show my daughter watch? You want to watch Love and Hip Hop?
I watch Hit the Floor, Dad.
I watch that.
You watch. I don't even talk about nobody hitting the floor. That's a dance show, right? Yeah. Okay. I was just glad I knew what it was. So now, right, you got cable, you got lights, you got gas, you got electricity.
And then you got to pay for the kids.
It's electricity.
Wait, watch this, right? Linda's absolutely right. You got the phone bill, cable, internet. That's another $500. Now you got $400 left.
Cell phone bill.
And you gotta go to the dollar store and pick up your dubs too.
You got the kids. The kids keep growing. The kids got to go to daycare, right? How much daycare?
Like 25.
You don't got no car, no bus pass.
We need utility. I said dub soap.
Time out, right? He had a very good. He got a job. He made a very good. Say it again so they can hear you. Shorty don't got a job. Listen, the type of jobs that you might get without a high school diploma, it's cheaper for her to stay at home and watch that 1-year-old and 3-year-old because daycare gonna cost you about $4 each a week. That's what we got, grandma. Put that on grandma?
Mama.
Hey, McNair.
Hold on, Mr. Handy wants to talk.
Hey,
Guys,
listen.
hold on 1 second.
I got a 7 and a 3, and I'm paying $1,200 a month for both of them. A month. That's just no. Excuse me.
You know what the funny thing is? We ain't even talking about child support. I'm gonna get the child support in a minute. Go ahead.
Let me just clear it that right. I was an irresponsible adult. I went to basketball and left my ring in the locker and lost my ring. So I am married. So I don't pay child support. All right. So let's get that clear. What I was saying was one son go to before and after care with his school. That's public school, and the other son is in daycare. So total, I got to pay $1,200 a month. That's just without mortgage. Another thing, I was just talking about this the other day. Your phones, right? You know that I'm going to use your term. Timeline that y'all use on Facebook?
Twitter.
Facebook
timeline. You know timeline on Facebook? Not Twitter.
I have a Facebook. Oh my God.
Hey, whatever.
You get the
Right?
point.
Whatever. If you ever stroll through your phone, it has a timeline of what you do. So I stroll through my phone. I tell my sons to the beach. You know, you see what you do every day or every weekend on your phone. If you go buy 20 pictures and there's selfies on 20 pictures, you ain't doing nothing with yourself. You're in front of the mirror.
That's another thing with y'all girls.
You just made a good point, because I got a whole bunch of
I
selfies.
mean, you in the mirror looking at yourself. I mean, if you got pictures of a family wedding, or you got reunion, you know what I'm saying? That's all right.
I'm gonna curse back before I let Miss Burnett make an announcement.
Yeah, I'm gonna delete them. People ain't gonna be like, you only take selfies, you ain't doing that.
Depends on where you
Okay.
Nah, I said, what'd you say? Nah, I said that's what grandma for, right? But a minute ago, we just talked about letting other people make decisions that affect your life. What if grandma, most grandmas ain't gonna do this, but some of them do. Grandma say, what if grandma flipped? Be like, nah, those your kids. I ain't watch you when you was born. That was your mama job. You handle that.
Same thing on this week. I'm trying to do alternative. That's what I'm
So
talking about.
what you say?
She gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna tell you what to sign on that nursing home.
But I'm being a realist. Like, is that possible that grandma can say that?
Yeah. There's some grandmas might charge you.
Then what we gonna do? What we gonna do then?